Hey guys, what's going on? Here at Monstar Review, we love to do a lot of video game reviews, tech reviews, movie reviews. Pretty much anything we can get our hands on, we'll review it for you guys, alright? Here's the rating system for video games. We rate the visuals, music, and gameplay. We take these three aspects of the game and give it an overall rating out of 10. Alright, so let's get in our first review, shall we? This game is known as one of the best RPG franchises of all time. It's known for its great attention to detail and music throughout its history. The franchise I'm talking about is Final Fantasy, of course. The Final Fantasy games have sold a whopping 85 million units sold worldwide since the franchise was made in 1987. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's get on our first review for the PS3. The game we're going to review today is Final Fantasy 13. This game already came out in Japan on December 17, 2009, and in the US and Europe release date is on March 9, 2010. The visuals of this game are simply jaw-dropping. It has amazing visuals and the best scenery seen since Shadow of the Colossus for the PlayStation 2. Disregarding the language barrier, each of the main characters can shine with his or her own personality by their body language and facial expressions. The music for Final Fantasy 13 does not disappoint. Like in the past, Final Fantasy games have always brought some of the best video game music in video game history. And the music you will hear in this game is full of emotion and gets you pumped when it needs to, like all the other Final Fantasy games. Each stage of the game has a really fitting song to it. For example, if it's a sad moment, the music gets sadder. If it's a tense moment, the music gets tenser. So you're really feeling the vibe of the music throughout the gameplay. With full orchestral recordings by the Warsaw Philharmonic Orchestra, this has to be one of the best music soundtracks we've seen in a while. Like in the past Final Fantasy games, you can see the monsters interact with the environment. It's the same here in Final Fantasy 13. You can even interact with them and fight against them in the middle of a match when monsters are fighting against each other. During battle, you can only control one player at a time, up to a party of 3. The other players you're not controlling are pretty smart, and they do the job quite well. I only ran into a couple problems during the game, but not a lot. At a certain point of the game, you can switch battle member leaders. So if you don't like one character, you can switch it for another. In battle, multiple commands can be stacked into slots per turn and released at the same time to form a combo. The number of slots increase as the character's strength increases. This game also takes us back to the grid system in Final Fantasy X, but this time it's in 3D. Every time you level, you can upgrade your grid and get new abilities for your fighting. The game does not make use of MP, but introduces a new form called cast points for each command, which determine how many times the command can be used per turn. Because magic can't be used outside of a battle, after every battle you have, your HP is restored. The summonings of the Final Fantasy series are known to all RPG gamers. Here summonings return, but they are called instead Eidolons. Each character has only one Eidolon, which when summoned will either replace or through the new drive mode work with the character throughout the battle. The length of this game is 40 hours plus loads of side mission, so trust me, you will not be getting bored. Surely Square Enix has delivered one of the most addictive RPGs of 2009 in Japan, and soon to be the most addictive RPG for 2010 in America and Europe. The ratings of this game are... The visuals of this game are simply jaw-dropping. You will not believe it until you see it, with a score of 9.3. This game has an amazing musical soundtrack, and me giving it at 9.2. And with a gameplay score of 9. The reason I gave it 9 is because you can only control one character during a battle. The overall grade for this game is a 9.1. Must buy game.